I think my favorite part of the apartment is the sunroom. It's a great space. You feel like it's almost a terrace when you open the doors. So it's like you have this exterior and interior space. The building was built in 1870. We wanted it to become a modern, clean, and open apartment while respecting the original charm that made us fall in love with the apartment the second we walked in. With this inspiration in mind, many elements were kept, such as the flooring, the ceilings, and many doors and windows that we personally restored. I love this kind of flooring. I love the colors, I love the personality that it brings. My name is Carlota Siverio. I'm a freelance architect from Spain, and I live in this apartment with my wife, Carla. The apartment is in Comte Borrell Street, part of the lively neighborhood called Sant Antoni in Barcelona. Comte Borrell is now a quiet pedestrianized street during weekdays, then transformed into a dynamic street during weekends with live music and a book market. When we found the apartment, we immediately loved the cement tile flooring and the high ceilings. There were 2 bedrooms, but the size and distribution of the rooms were not practical. We moved the kitchen and dining room to the center of the house. We made the master bedroom wide enough to fit a double bed, making the living room smaller. The bathroom was kept in its original location, but we added a new entrance to make it more functional. We transformed the kitchen into the sunroom to feel like a balcony. The second bedroom was small and dark, so we removed one of the walls and created an opening to the sunroom to let in more natural light. When you first enter the apartment, you find the entryway, kitchen, and dining room combined. By the door, there is a small cabinet that we use for leaving our keys and shoes. For the kitchen itself, we choose natural materials that match the original flooring. The cement tiles in the floor create patterned zones, defining different areas in the apartment. The entrance door is the original from 150 years ago and was one of the elements that we personally restored. All the elements needed for cooking are easily reachable for a streamlined experience. We also have a small panel dishwasher. The kitchen counter is made of granite, and the cabinets out of melamine wood. The floor-to-ceiling cabinets contain functional elements such as the switchboard, the integrated fridge, the oven, and a small breakfast bar perfect for hiding small appliances. We choose white melamine so that, at a glance, they merge together and feel like another wall. The same material was used for all the similar storage in the apartment to gain consistency. The living room is facing a pedestrianized street. When opening the balcony doors, you feel like you are in a quiet village. The living room has the most impressive flooring with more than 8 different colors. Traditionally, the most special tiles were usually located in the rooms facing the street. This was a way to show wealth back in the 19th century. We also decided to leave the original wall uncovered and created a built-in shelf to display our favorite art pieces. When we removed the ceiling, it revealed a stunning structure which we had restored. It brings a lot of character to the room. In the living room, we continue with the same strategy for the storage. A bar cabinet and a display shelf serve to show some personal objects. The bedroom is next to the living room. The sleeping room also has a balcony. In this room, we can easily fit a double bed. Also, we continue the floor-to-ceiling closets line from the living room, which now serves as a clothing closet. To have more storage, we custom-made a chest of drawers that delineates the dressing area and the sleeping area without physically dividing the space. We add the same wood handles from the dressers to the closets to have a more cohesive look. The lighting continues to the bedroom to visually connect both rooms. In the bathroom and home office, we couldn't keep the original flooring as it was too damaged. To create the new mosaic, we worked with a company that is still using the same method to build the tiles. They are handmade one by one, and we were able to make a few ourselves. To bring more natural light into the office, we create a second entrance from the sunroom. We decided to leave this space open to keep it flexible. We used the same strategy from the bedroom, using a low storage unit to delineate the space. In the bathroom, our priority was to make the most out of the space we had. We designed the wash-basin cabinet to perfectly fit that space. There is a built-in shower niche on one side of the bathroom, and a ledge behind the toilet to hide the plumbing that doubles as a shelf on the other side. There is a small window connecting to the sunroom to help with ventilation and bring it more natural light. Our favorite part of the apartment is the sunroom. We decided to use the same tiles, rasilla, that were widely used in balconies and terraces when the building was first built. We also replaced the windows so they can be fully open to convert the sunroom into the exterior space it originally was. On one side of the sunroom, there is a closet which contains the washing machine and the boiler. There is also a spot for our cat's litter box. In the afternoon, it is really sunny in here, so this is the perfect spot to read a book. When it comes to designing small spaces, I think customization is key. It allows you to create clean and organizing schemes, which make spaces feel bigger and easy to live in. Flexibility is also important, as people's needs evolve, and their homes should be able to do so too. Small apartments offer a more affordable option to live in the city center, but we need creativity so these spaces can meet our needs.
Time for a new look? Rethink your small space with our hardcover book, Reimagining Small Space Living, and our essential guide to your living room. Now available as a bundle just for you. You're welcome. Available worldwide. Get it from our store.
Thanks for watching. And if you're an architect or designer with a project we could feature, please share it with us at nevertoosmall.com/submissions.